Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the NASCAR Thunder 2004 season mode with Robby Gordon. Today, we are on race 14 of 19. Season's quickly coming to an end here on this series. Today, we go to Devil's Canyon for the Tumbleweed 300. I believe this race is 19 laps, if I look at the schedule. Robby Gordon won last time out at Phoenix. Yep. I said 19 laps? It says 18 laps. Whatever. We move on to the point standings. Robby Gordon leads the point standings by 223 points over Jimmie Johnson, who's in second. Bobby Labonte in third. Tony Stewart fourth. Dale Jarrett, Matt Kenseth, Ryan Newman, Kurt Busch, Rusty Walsh, and Ricky Rudd are your top 10. We head into today to Devil's Canyon looking for our 9th win, I believe, or 10th win of this series. Let me take a look at the stats real quick. I haven't looked at the stats for a couple races. We're looking for our 9th win and just maintain the points gap that we have over Jimmie Johnson, and we pretty much have this championship in the bag with about 5 races to go. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching this episode, watching the series. I would appreciate it if you would hit the like and subscribe button. If you like what you've seen from the series, please comment down below your thoughts. And let's get into this race here at Devil's Canyon.
MRN welcomes you to the Tumbleweed 300, live from the Devil's Canyon Speedway in sunny Mesa, Arizona. Barney, it's not every day you see these cars racing through caves.
Well, you know, that's true, Joe, but these NASCAR drivers know how to adapt to tough racing conditions. They live for a challenge like this, and I expect to see some serious racing.
Kenny Wallace has not had the finishes he's hoped for in the past couple races.
And trust me, it hasn't been for the lack of effort. Those guys have been working hard all season. Maybe they can right the ship with a good finish here.
An unusual back-of-the-pack start for Ward Burton.
You know, I spoke with the guys from that team in the garage this morning, and they said they tried something a little different in qualifying this week. They learned their lesson, though. Stick with what works, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Robby Gordon cannot be too happy with his qualifying run to the road courses this year.
Yeah, that's true, but it's not where you are at the green flag. It's where you are at the checkered that matters. He just has to stay focused out there and stay out of trouble, which is sometimes easier said than done when you start in the back.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
All right, Stewart on pole, Jimmie Johnson on the outside. We are underway from Devil's Canyon for 18 laps. Once again, starting in last. I have a lot of people on the rivals list today. As, like I said in the intro, just trying to do damage limitation and keeping a pretty healthy points gap to Jimmie Johnson and everybody on back. As we make up 2 spots already. As we just lose one to Jeff Green. We're just pretty much trying to figure out the track right now. I remember this track from NASCAR 06, other NASCAR games that I've played, but I've never done it in NASCAR 04. As we go all the way back to last. Looking to make a move on Ashton Lewis and these guys in front of us. And it looks like we're going to have to take our moves, our positions while we can. As we do not have much time to make up here at Devil's Canyon. Hopefully we'll be looking for our first move here in a second. Ashton Lewis. Need to start going to the inside on these guys. And here we go, making some moves. And we make contact with Jeff Green. There's Kevin Grove, who we just ran into. He was a winner at Martinsville a couple races ago. Surprise winner. We are up to 40th. Don't have a lot of time to make up position here, but we're trying our best. The track is pretty tight. On lap 3 of 18. Up the inside on Stanton Barrett, looking on another move for Jeremy Mayfield for 38th. And we're in the wall. We were getting to Jack Sprague and Ken Schrader, and we lost all those spots again as Jeff Green just ran into us. Which was kind of worth it. We kind of deserved it. I didn't mean to say worth it. We deserved it. As we're here in 39th, coming to lap 4. Trying to find the best way of where we could make up spots here. We've made up so little spots so far. Coming to lap 4 as we almost overdrove the last corner. Oh! What just went on behind me? Did Jeff Green just hit that big rock? Oh, he must have. Because I heard a big boom in my headphones. As I say that, we make a move on Jeremy Mayfield for 39. As that's the spot that we just fell back to. 38th. Oh, almost just took out Jeremy Mayfield. This track is kind of tight so far. As I'm trying to think of words in my mouth to say right now. Spots are coming very I can't speak right now. I don't know what to say. This track has very limited opportunities to make up spots, and it seems like those are the opportunities that we're going to get. As we are up to 29th right now on lap 5, those guys are going to go on a long fuel run. I'm going to run this sucker out and see how many positions we can't make up. As I feel like that's our only chance of making up position is making people pit, and we go as long as possible. As we're catching up to Mike Skinner, Casey Mears, Kyle Petty, all these champions up here. More people gonna pit this lap? It looks like not. As we have lap traffic up ahead just coming out of turn 1. Still running in the 29th position on lap 6 now. Kevin LePage, Mike Skinner are up next for position. Go up the inside on both Kevin LePage and Mike Skinner. Gonna get those two moves done. Next is Kyle Petty, Greg Biffle. And we just ran into the wall. Still behind Kyle Petty, looking for the 26th position on Kyle. Gonna get a move done on the outside. Biffle goes to block us for some weird fucking reason. As we do the up and under move on him as we're side by side down the front stretch. Going for a move on Biffle for 26. Get that move done. Next is Kyle Petty, 25th position. We make contact. Going up the hill. We get that move done. Casey Mears and Christian Fittipaldi are next. Trying not to hit anybody. Oh my goodness. Let's go, Christian Fittipaldi. Making a move on him for 23rd. We make small contact, but we get the move done for 23rd. We have more cars pitting. Not yet. We're just halfway on fuel. So we should be able to make it past lap 10. We're going to draft with Jamie McMurray. 8 seconds off the lead right now on lap 8. On the outside of Jamie McMurray for 22nd. We're still side by side. Hermie Sadler throws a block and helps Jamie McMurray go back up the inside on me and get his spot back. Thank you, Hermie. Look Getting on the move on the inside on Hermie Sadler. 3 wide with Jamie McMurray and Hermie Sadler. We get the move done on Hermie. Still looking for that move on Jamie McMurray for 21st. As we go on his outside, he throws a block. We're not going to have any of it and go back up the inside on Jamie McMurray side by side down the front stretch. We're going to get a draft off Brett 09 here. Up the inside on McMurray. Looking, oh, we make contact, big contact that time, and we're up on 21st. Brett 09, Kenny Wallace side by side. 3 wide going up the hill. We run Brett 09 off the track, and we get past Kenny Wallace for 19. Double move there by Robby Gordon. As we run into the wall, and we're going to lose a spot back to Brett. Looking for that 19th position back. Oh! Right front's worn. Coming to lap 10, coming to 9 to go, actually. Nobody still has pitted besides that front group as we are in 19th place drafting off Steve Park coming to lap 10.
Made it to the halfway mark. I'd be real surprised if he don't try something.
Looking for a move on the inside on Steve Park side by side going up the hill. Going to get the move done for 18. Next is Mark Martin and Joe Nemechek. Mark Martin has been underperforming big time in this series in this Robby Gordon season mode. He would be one of the 4 drivers that I would hoping that would be at the front racing for this championship, but that's clearly not happening. As hopefully he looks to turn his second half of the season around by getting some good finishes and getting a good points result for his team. As we are looking to go into lap 11 now. I'm thinking either this time or next time I pit, if I can make it. We head into turn 1, still in 18th position. A lot of people pit this lap. I'll go another lap so I don't have to be in all that pit lane drama. Get caught up in traffic as we look for a move on the inside on Mark Martin. Still side by side going down the hill. Going into the cave we go. Make minimum contact with Joe Nemechek on the outside. We're 3 wide. Get the job done on Mark Martin for 17. Leaders are pitting. We're going to go one more as Joe Nemechek pitted. As he held up Mark Martin, we're up to 16th. A couple more spots up to 11. We are going to pit this time. Or if all these guys in front of me pit, I might go one more because it did say low fuel last lap and I haven't seen a very low fuel yet. So I might go one more. As I believe that is Jerry Nadeau in front of us for a top 10 spot. I'm gonna put this time. And we will take 4 tires, full tank of gas, and we will take our pit stop right now. Here comes the 31 crew for another pit stop. Gonna put on 4 fresh Goodyear tires and hopefully get us back out in front in the best position possible. Decent stop by the 31 crew. We're gonna come out behind Dale Jarrett, and we are currently in 19. Drop a couple more positions. We are back to, I believe, 26 behind Michael Waltrip. If you do remember, some of these guys pitted really early, as Michael Waltrip and me and him have some history in this series, as he tried to run me into the wall as we make up that position. We make a position on Terry Labonte for 24th. And we are up into 24th. Coming to lap 14 this time. Leader still hasn't pitted yet. He should be pitting this time for sure. As we are catching up to Elliott Sadler. 23rd position off the final turn. We're coming to lap 14. It is time to go for this 31 car.
5 more laps.
Spotter just said 5 laps to go here at Devil's Canyon. We're looking for a move on the inside on Elliott Sadler. Side by side with him. We are in the top 20 as some people pitted that lap. As Ward Burton looking to make a move on him for 19. Get that job done. And we are ahead of Ward Burton. Next is Dale Jarrett. 18th position. I'm going to 4 laps to go here at Devil's Canyon. I honestly don't know if the win's in contention today for Robby Gordon, but hopefully the best finishing result is possible for him as we run into the wall. As here comes the leaders out. We're going to pass all these guys as we are up to 13th. We are in front of Jeff Gordon. Bobby Labonte has cycled out in front of us as we are looking for a move on him for 12th as he's trying to get those tires warmed up. Getting no so close to Bobby Labonte. We are coming to 3 to go. As I honestly don't know who the leader is. It might be Jimmy, it might be Tony, I'm not for sure certain. As we come out of the final turn. We're trying to get to that big chunk of cars up there because that's where all the positions are. Lap 16, 3 laps to go here at Devil's Canyon. As we are looking to go up the inside of Bobby Labonte for 12th. And I believe that's a race for second up there with all those cars. If Bobby Labonte can lead me back up there, we're looking like in good shape to get some more positions. Looks like we won't need his help though as we go up the inside of Bobby. We make minimal contact. Still racing for 12th with Bobby. Not going to tap the wall there, but we are still on the preferred lane the inside. And we get the move done for 12th. Dale Jarrett. Look at all these guys racing for second place. I guess that's not Jimmy in the lead. Okay. We are at 2 laps to go here at Devil's Canyon now. And we are for sure racing for a top 10, maybe top 10.
2 more times around.
Catching the back of this front, not front pack for certain, but it is the race for second. As we are looking to make it 3 wide with Dale Jarrett and Bobby Labonte. Kevin Harvick, scratch that as we make contact with Kevin Harvick. And we are up into the top 10. Here with Rusty Wallace, Jeff Burton, Ricky Craven, Johnny Benson's all up here in this pack. And I believe that's Tony Stewart out there in the lead as he's coming to take the white flag here at Devil's Canyon. We're going to make moves on Rusty Wallace, Jeff Burton, Ricky Craven, Johnny Benson. Come to the white flag. White flag is out here at Devil's Canyon. Johnny Benson, you remember what happened last time at Dockside, and he just made me take myself out. We're going to pay him back just a little bit. We're up in the 6th place. Next is Jimmy Johnson, Ricky Rudds in 4th. Top 5 not out of the question yet. Robby Gordon has a good turn there. Last couple corners. I believe Stewart's going to win this race here at Devil's Canyon. So good points day for us. Jimmy Johnson's just going to get a couple extra points. And that's damage limitation. Good 6th place finish for Robby Gordon.
This ain't the first time you hit him, and he knows it. That'll do it. Top 10, everyone.
All right, we're here in the official results. From starting last on the grid, it was a good damage limitation. points day for us as Tony Stewart won. Ryan Newman, Matt Kenseth, Ricky Rudd, Jimmy Johnson are your top 5. Robbie Gordon, Jeff Burton, Rusty Wallace, Johnny Benson, Dale Jarrett are your top 10. Ricky Craven with a decent run in 11th. Jeff Gordon finished 12th. Any big names here at the back? Terry Labonte finished last, didn't make it to the end. Like Dale Jr. finished in 23rd. Not a good sign for him. Tony Stewart and Jimmy Johnson just get a little bit more points than Robbie Gordon does today, and brings that point race and the point standings down a little bit in today's race here at Devil's Canyon. All right, here we are in the point standings. Robbie Gordon still holds his lead, but it comes down. The points do come down a little bit as it's 218 to Jimmy Johnson now. Stewart moves back up to third in the point standings. Labonte, Kenseth, Dale Jarrett, Ryan Newman, Kurt Busch, Ricky Rudd, and Rusty Wallace are your top 10. Jeff Gordon still holds 11th. Ricky Craven is ahead of Dale Jr. by a point here in the standings, which is very surprising to me. Guys like Mark Martin are having a pretty bad season, down in 16th place. Sterling Marlin is in 19th, one position ahead of 20th. Those are honestly guys like Sterling Marlin, Jeff Burton, Mark Martin, Kevin Harvick, all these guys that are in like the mid 10s. I would hopefully would have thought they would have been in the top 10 at some point in the season, but guess it's not going their way this season in this Robbie Gordon season mode. As next race we head to New York Metro Speedway for the Rush Hour 350. That will be race 15 of 19. Again, I appreciate you watching this series, watching this episode in particular. If you like what you've seen, please hit the like and subscribe button for future content. Please comment down below what you think. I will see you guys next time out at New York. Peace out.